And what did the analysts, including you, I'm afraid to say, get it so wrong going in?
Yeah, look, we called for a miss into the quarter. We thought that fourth quarter consensus was too high, and then I thought for the first quarter in the front half of the year, the wholesale exposure that this company has was larger than people were modeling in terms of just the risk with the excess inventories out there. What came in worse is just the leverage or lack thereof, given throughout the quarter, you had 90% of stores were closed for 8 weeks of this quarter. So Nike's not the first. They're not going to be the last. We've seen a lot of different brands and retailers that we cover where when your stores are closed down, retailers weren't built to be shut down, and the deleverage impact is pretty substantial. I will say, though, underlying the reported numbers, the underlying trends or signs of demand for this brand were actually stronger than I would say we were anticipating into the print. And I think that's why, X the market today, I think that's why this stock's holding up better than you'd probably think if you had these numbers on a reported basis ahead of the print.
What about the spikes in cases in California, Texas, and Florida, where I'm guessing Nike has a pretty good footprint from a retail standpoint? What happens if those stores are closed?
Yeah, look, I think it's a relative game across retail, and Nike came into the pandemic stronger than any company that we cover, and that's on a global basis. Strength in China, strength in Europe, and strength in the U.S. So in terms of a W scenario where we see a resurgence in cases, which right now looks to be, first indications that may happen, I think Nike fares better than any brand that I cover. To me, you want to stick with brand strengths, brands that were strong into this, and brands that will exit. The biggest thing, to be honest with you, on a yearly basis, coming out of the call last night was actually that Nike is going to use this pandemic as an opportunity to actually accelerate their digital strategy. They cited 50% of sales over time. That's up from the 30% target before, and that's highly margin accretive. So if you think about this as a mid-teens earnings grower before last night, this is now a mid-teens plus earnings grower.